Hey y'all, welcome to season 1, episode 5 of the Iconic Radio Show podcast. Today, I would like to talk to you about reasons why you shouldn't try to go around proving your worth to a person who does not want to be with you inside of a relationship. I will repeat that one more time. Reasons why you shouldn't try to prove your worth to a person who does not want a relationship with you. You guys, you shouldn't try to go around doing that. If the person already told you that they don't want you, let it be. Okay? Stop trying to prove to them why you're so great. We know you're great. You know you're great, but if they don't see it, oh well, they're lost. Okay? And sometimes it's not always a loss to them. Sometimes they do find someone better who's for them, not necessarily saying that that person is better than you as a human being, but that person aligns with them. That person is more compatible with them. And that is okay because guess what, baby? Do you really want to win someone over at the end of the day who you had to jiggle yourself in front of in order for them to see you? They couldn't just look and see inside your soul for who you was. You had to force them to. Do you really want a person like that at the end of the day? I know I do not. Hi, my name is Sweet Stardom. I am a life coach, and my job is to help you get through this thing called life a little bit easier, one step at a time. So thank you guys for tuning in. The thing with trying to prove our worth to people who obviously cannot see it is not only draining to us, but it lowers our self-esteem. So while you're showing them all of your good attributes, at the same token, you're decreasing your value because they see you as less than that already seen you before, since you're showing that they are so important to you that you prioritize their needs over your own. So you try to fit yourself in and create a new version of you so they can see that hopefully they'll accept this one. But if they don't accept the original copy, stop trying to duplicate yourself. You can't force a person to see what they choose not to. If they're closing their eyes, you cannot jack them open. You just can't. They choose not to go down that path of life with you. And that is okay. We have to have enough confidence on ourselves to say, okay, this person does not want to be with me. The majority of us get rejected at some point in our life. I have been rejected before as well. You just got to move on. And that does not mean that there's something wrong with you. It just means that that person cannot see your rights. And that is okay. Take that as a blessing. Take the rejection as a blessing and be like, okay, God, I see what you're doing for me. If that person cannot see for me, I don't want to be with that person. Take that as a dodge and a bullet. You would prefer a person to tell you now, and I don't care what now that is. I will prefer it to be in the beginning, but some people like to waste your time. Some people like to play games, and some people ultimately don't see that they don't see you until more time has passed. We don't have time enough to unpack that, okay? But take it as I'm glad that this is at least happening now so I can move forward with my life. And moving forward doesn't always end up being with another person. Moving forward essentially starts from working on yourself, right? So take that as a blessing. Take their cop out as a blessing and just be like, I still get me back. I get to be selfish with me. Now I no longer have to share me with you if you don't see the best parts of me. I am offended that you don't see the best parts of me, but I for sure ain't sad. And I for sure don't miss you. And I for sure don't want to rekindle anything with you and make you see this version of me that you could not see before. That is it. But the thing is, once that person cannot see you, once that person does not want to be with you, leave it there. Do not do the back and forth. Don't give it no time, space, and see if they want you again. No, it's a difference between we need to slow this down. And I'm not saying I got to leave you, but we need to slow this down versus I don't want you. Do not let it get to the point where you're still optimistic, you're still hopeful that that person will return to you. Have you guys ever seen Steve Urkel with Laura, or have you ever seen The Professor with Nikki Parker? Don't get treated like that. Don't have a person get to the point where it's annoying for you, professing your love for them because they really don't see it. You just like that person who gives them the ick. Don't let it get that far in life. Don't sit up here and devalue yourself that far to the point where a person cannot see your love, and you're begging. You're begging. And that's the thing. Well, ultimately, they see your love. They just don't care. They don't see you in life. They don't want their life with you. Because what happens is when you keep making yourself available to unavailable people, they will use the heck out of you. They will have their cake and eat it too. And they will go on and try to pursue the love of their life while you're still something on the side until they find that person. But when they find the love of their life, oh, baby, they're going to drop you like a bad habit. So why even let it get to that point? Get your self worth and continue your own journey because that's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. How many times have we seen the professor in relationship after relationship and Nikki trying to run the girls away? Nikki's hurt because she's available. She's taking care of him when he's sick, this, that, and the third, and he still chooses someone else over her. It hurts, y'all. I have been there, done it. I'm not telling you nothing that I have not experienced for myself. Yes, I am a life coach, but at the same token, I am a human being and I have lived. I'm telling you firsthand, I understand the feeling and I also understand the other side. I understand the brighter side of things. So that's why I'm trying to bring you about that jam, about that funk, and tell you that it's a better life out there, baby, for you to heal. It's about healthy healing. You can't sit up here and continuously making yourself available for the wrong person who is absent in your life. Because you know what's going to happen? You're going to sit up here and it's going to prevent you from meeting someone new and moving on and working on yourself because as long as you're waiting for that person to come to you, you're not going to work on yourself. The first step on working on yourself is to cut that person off and let them lay where they stay, right? Let them stay where they lay. But if you sit up here and leave that door open, you're not going to meet anyone new because guess what? If you're really moving with a narcissist, and be careful with a narcissist who don't want you, because as soon as you get into a new relationship, baby, they're going to use that against you and they're not going to give you the little piece of them that they've been given to you. And they're going to make it seem like it's a bad thing or you folded being in a relationship, but they have no problem telling you that they're pursuing someone. And when they get serious with someone, they have no problem cutting you off, right? But it hurts you. But if you cut them off, they wouldn't care. So why would you want to have someone in your life who don't care if you weren't anymore? Hmm. They don't care. They just don't want to be around you. They want the benefits and they're willing to accept, all of you, but they're not willing to give you any of them in return. Just a good time sometimes in conversation, but that also goes with tearing you down every time they tell you they don't want to be with you. Right? That doesn't feel good. It's really time to wake up. And I hope that somebody's out there really listening to my words. Like, I no longer want to be Nikki Parker. I no longer want to be Steve Urkel. And even though Nikki Parker and Steve got the loves of their lives at the end, I feel like the professor and Laura did not deserve them. The way that they treated them, they did not deserve them. I don't think that that would have in real life ended as a happy ending. It would have been some problems down the line. You can't go 10, 15, 20 years of my life treating me like crap. And then you want to come to me at the end and then just put your all in me. Have you ever heard of those type of relationships where the person has hurt you so much, right? And you're so sad and hurt and they don't care in the beginning, but by the time they start acting good and right towards you, you just kind of over it and then they're confused. They're like, oh, wow, what am I doing wrong? This is the version of me that you wanted. And now that I'm everything you wanted, you act like you don't want me no more because look how long it took you to be the person I needed, right? Look how long it took you to be the person that I needed. It took you this long and you put me through so much. And now you're acting like everything is fine. I had to wait for you to figure out how to treat me, how to love me. I had to wait for you to see me. And now that you do, I could only see the old you. I can't even see this current you. I can't see the years that it took to build this current version of you, right? Because you stripped so much of me down, I feel like you don't even deserve me. I feel like now you don't even deserve me. I should have left that alone in the beginning when you really didn't, and it was obvious. But now that you're doing everything right, it's confusing for us both. But I know I'm done with it. Now I'm just sticking in here because of time. And you never want to be that person, that man or that woman, when you stick in a relationship because of time, you stick in a relationship because of kids, you stick in a relationship because of guilt, and you stick in a relationship because of how much work that you guys put in it. If it's not working out and it's still not the results that you want, or you still cannot get over the past, if you find yourself getting miserable and stressed out about it, there is nothing wrong with you starting over. And I'm not encouraging broken families. I'm not encouraging broken homes, but I do know your life count and you're the only one who has to live your life. So you need to do what's best for you. And if a person has put you through too much, it's not worth staying. It's not. It's not worth trying to stay just so you can stay for a title. You need to stay because of reality. That's all the time I have for you today. Be sure to like, share, comment, most importantly, subscribe, y'all. Be sure to check out my book for my ladies, Many Reasons to Leave That Boy Alone. It's 120 blank pages with the lines. You could fill out many reasons to leave that boy alone, put it under your pillow, whatever. Whenever you have an urge to reach out to him or talk to him, you can go through that book and just remember everything that he has put you through. Same thing for my fellas. Many Reasons to Leave That Chick Alone. Same thing applies for you guys. You could put in multiple relationships and just compare and contrast the difference. That way, when you do find your kingdom spouse, you will know that they are the ones. You guys, it's only $5.99 right now on Amazon. Catch it while it is on sale. I will put all of the details in the description box below. Also, be sure to like, share, comment. Most importantly, subscribe, y'all. If you have watched this video until the end, be sure to put a star and a yellow heart inside of the chat. And I appreciate you guys very, very much. All the details to my website and everything will be in the description box below. If you have any video suggestions, please be sure to put it down in the chat, or you can email me at theiconicradioshow@gmail.com. I do segments called Dear Star, and if you have a situation that you want me to speak on, I would love to do it. I will gladly do it. Just hit me up like, hey, Star, can you speak on this, shabam? Can you speak on why, I feel like women need self-confidence? Or if you're a fella, can you speak on why women love self-confidence in men so much, the things that women love the most about men, the green flags in men? Whatever you want to hear, guys, don't be so ashamed. Write it down in the chat below, or email me if you want to be on a private tip. I will shout you out, but if you want to remain anonymous, put that inside of the email, as well. And I'll just indirectly give you my Dear Star, and I'll personally let you know when I post it, and we could just go from there. Till next time, you guys, remember to respect each other, keep trying, stay focused, believe in yourself. We all struggle sometimes. Just keep grinding, y'all. Don't do revenge, do karma. Bye.